Hey guys, it's Sarah. I would just like to let you know that I do not plan these videos before I hit the record button. I just turned on my camera, don't really know what I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna wing this video. All I know is that there's a lot to talk about, there's a lot of topics, so here's the latest news that's been happening in the past couple days. So basically this first topic is only about Harry, his interviews, some pictures of him. So I'm gonna show you guys all of that first, and then I will talk in between about it. So first is Harry at the New York City Dunkirk premiere. Okay, first of all, seeing these pictures of Harry at this premiere just made me feel a certain type of way. Like, if we just get a close-up of his pants, Gucci. This also says Finn signed Harry's album at the premiere. Can we just take a second to acknowledge the fact that Finn signed Harry's album? Something that he had nothing to do with. He's like, this isn't even about me, but okay. Props to Finn for being a good sport. And also, guys, there is a clip of Harry saying that we're the best people in the world.
Harry, do they follow you absolutely everywhere?
What are we talking about?
Your fans.
Oh, they're the best people in the world.
I mean, praise Harry Styles for telling that woman that we're the best fans ever, because she was like, why do they always follow you? Like, bitch, we were the ones who got him to #1. And now on to highlights from the Harry and Chelsea Handler interview. This was probably one of the best interviews ever.
What the fuck is that? Is this an actual airport?
Yeah.
What's the worst response you've gotten from your new haircut?
Ooh.
It grows really fast. Is there a product that you're using?
Vegetables?
Why don't you go by the name Harold?
Not my name.
Harold is your name?
No.
What's your favorite female name?
Harriet?
Really?
No.
Do you find yourself sexually attracted to me? There's no right answer.
Sure.
Oh.
To be honest, guys, she is 1 out of like 3 people who I actually allow to interview One Direction. So we got James Corden, Nick Grimshaw, and now Chelsea Handler. She's just so funny and sarcastic, and Harry was having a great time. He understood her humor, nothing offensive. It was all for good fun. It was all jokes. And now on to Harry and Finn from the Today Show.
Stepped onto that set, Christopher Nolan, a big budget movie like this?
I had a lot of nerves, yeah. I think it's kind of only natural, really, isn't it, with a director like Christopher Nolan and, you know, a story like Dunkirk that you want to treat with such subtlety.
I think everyone kind of got there, and the focus was everyone wanted to tell the story.
It gives you quite a lot of free reign, I think, and in general, people at what they do. So I think he's quite respectful that he's put you there for a reason.
I'm done.
Yeah, no, whoa. You want to act again?
I mean, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. It was a good experience.
I know this sounds bad, but I didn't even listen to anything they said. I basically was just looking at Harry and Finn sitting next to each other. Do you ever just look at Harry Styles and not even know what he's saying? You're just watching him talk. Do you guys do that with my videos? Do you just mute me? I actually would hope not, because you'd be wasting your time. So yeah, the interview from the Today Show was pretty good. I didn't mind the interviewers, but I kind of felt like they still only paid attention to Harry the majority of the time, and some parts could have been a little awkward, but you know what? It wasn't the worst interview ever. Okay, now on to Finn and Harry bonus pics and some Dunkirk scenes that got released from the movie. Now, I know some of you don't want to see the Dunkirk scenes because you want to see the actual movie itself. When I show it, just don't look at the screen or just mute it.
Station.
Walking.
Having someone Hawkins. This one. He's a German spy. Keep it off. That old bloke wouldn't even look us in the eye.
Okay, if you didn't look at the screen, I don't want to spoil it for you, but all I'm gonna say is that Harry is such a talented actor, like, I'm surprised. I don't want to make it sound like I'm underestimating Harry, because I'm trying not to, but I just did not expect him to be that good. I want to see it more than I did before. Okay, now on to Harry on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon.
Hey, we have an all-new Tonight Show tonight with Harry Styles, plus Jenny Slate and music from The Who! Tonight's gonna rock!
So no, Finn did not do that interview with Harry on The Tonight Show. I mean, guys, don't get me wrong, I love Finn, but I kind of just missed Harry doing some interviews by himself. And Ryan Seacrest also interviewed Harry, and they talked about Niall. So Ryan says, would you name one of your children Niall? And Harry says, potentially, yeah. Ryan says, I think it's a thought. And Harry says, I think she'd be adorable. Interviewers laugh. Ryan says she would be. She would be a boy killer, wouldn't she? And Harry says she would be just an absolute heartbreaker. And the reason why I bring that up is because of this post. So this says, I love him so much. He made Niall a girl, and when Ryan said she would be a boy killer, Harry answered that she would be an absolute heartbreaker, and thus not gendered, like Ryan did. Maybe I'm overanalyzing it, but he's just so good. He's going to be an amazing father one day. I actually didn't catch that when reading the interview. I had to read that post to understand it. So yeah, reason number 1,000,000 why I love Harry Styles. He's just so inclusive. He doesn't make gender this top priority thing. He leaves everything up to interpretation. And he's just so open-minded and just so chill. Honestly, I could go on. Okay, now we're gonna do a little switcheroo onto Louis topics. So thanks, Harry. Bye-bye. So just like with the Harry topics, we got a lot of pictures of Louis as well. So I'm just gonna show all those pictures first, and then I'll talk after.
Sorry, I can't stop.
So all the pictures you just saw was actually over the course of 2 days. And most of the pictures were of Louis going into the studio, because I'm pretty sure he's still recording for his album. And after seeing all those pictures, I am just convinced that Louis cannot be 5'9". He looks so small in the pictures, I'm gonna say he's probably 5'7". And I know I already showed it, but I just really need to show Louis in this shirt again. He's just gorgeous. Like, what the fuck? He is such a model, and it actually looks like something Harry would wear. But then again, Louis is his own person, so I don't want to always categorize him with Harry. Louis has his own unique style, but I'm just saying I can also see Harry wearing that. And also from the videos I showed you guys, just hearing Louis' little voice in the videos, like not only is he small, adorable, and gorgeous, his voice is all of those things too.
Sorry, I can't stop. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Like, it just sounded so small and cute, like, oh, sorry, guys. Louis can be very fierce, as we know, but he can also be very sweet as well. Okay, now on to Louis' single, Back to You. So as we all know, Louis' been posting snippets of Back to You pretty much every day on his Instagram. So yesterday, Louis didn't post any snippet of Back to You, but today, he changed it up. He's been posting longer teasers of the song on his website. So yeah, here are the new teasers of Back to You.
And all my friends, they give me bad advice, like move on, get you out my mind. But don't you think I haven't even tried? You got me cornered and my hands are tied.
The tune features vocals from BB Rexa and production from Digital Farm Animals. You can see the full-length video online.
But also, speaking of Back to You, Louis got interviewed recently and he actually spoke out about the song's meaning and other things. So when Louis was talking about Back to You, he says, "We all know people who are in relationships that maybe shouldn't be in that relationship." Yo, what does he mean by that? Is he shading at him and Eleanor, or him and Danielle, or any of the other beards he's had? Even if Louis wasn't throwing shade at himself, that was still definitely shade. I would like to think that's also about Harry and his beards, but I don't know. This also says, Louis said that his favorite song on his album is Always You because it's personal to him. Wait a second. Always You is one of the song titles on his album? So when Louis posted that tweet and that Instagram post, like the always and the you, that was referencing one of his songs? It all makes sense now. 3 months later. It's kind of weird finding something out months later, you know? Like if I go look back on that video, I could just tell myself like, Sarah, it's probably a song title. I still think that the Always You was somewhat Larry related. I was considering that it could be his song title, but you know what? That's a different topic. That's not for this video. If you want to hear me talk about Louis' Always You posts, just go look at that video. Oh wow, we've come to my favorite topic, Dan Whitebread being a dick. So first he tweets, "Coming Friday, I'm one-on-one with 1D's Louis Tomlinson for a tell-all interview. Was great to see him again." That tweet was fine. We all moved on with our lives. But then it was this tweet that really caused a lot of havoc. So then Dan Dickface says, "I will ask him on video about Larry to shut you all up once and for all." Okay, my camera stopped and I have no idea where it stopped, so hopefully I didn't cut out anything important. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Dan Dickface. First of all, I would just like to mention the fact that nobody mentioned Larry. He brought this out of nowhere. It's not like a fan was like, "Ask about Larry," and then he tweets that. The fans literally said, "Keep it professional, don't ask any invasive question," and then he talks about Larry. And like the fact that he was so rude about it, like to shut you guys up once and for all, like really? Why are 1D fans ordering journalists not to ask Louis Tomlinson about Larry while also insisting Larry is real? Do I even need to clarify why he should not ask about Larry Stylinson to Louis Tomlinson of all people? Let's just say Dan actually did ask him this question. Does he really expect an honest answer out of Louis? Like, what's Louis supposed to say? "Oh yeah, after all these years, I'll admit that I lied to all the fans. Me and Harry are in a relationship and we are gay." It sounds like to me that he just wants to prove something to us. I mean, like, he's not gaining anything from asking this question. If anything, it's just embarrassing us. It will make Louis embarrassed. It will make everybody uncomfortable, and you're not going to get the answer you want. It won't even be honest. He wouldn't know about it if no one was adding him, but also fans have. Wait to hear what Louis has to say. Do I really have to say again that nobody was adding Dan Wooten about Larry? Nobody asked him to ask Louis this question. This person also says #engagement. So once we all saw that, we thought that Louis got asked about Eleanor getting engaged or something. We haven't seen the interview yet, so we're not entirely sure. But I swear, if we're getting a Larry denial and an Eleanor engagement all in one video because of Dan Dickface, whew, I got some suing to do. So, yeah, remember how earlier in the video when I was talking about interviewers I actually trust around the boys? Yeah, funny how I didn't say Dan Wooten's name. But anyway, on a positive note, this says apparently Louis has been filming for a documentary which will be published on his YouTube channel. Subscribe here. What? Are we actually gonna get a full documentary of Louis Tomlinson? Just him by himself? Listen, bitch, I didn't just subscribe to that YouTube channel. I hit the motherfucking bell. So you best bet I'm gonna be early to that shit. And if I have to get YouTube Red, bitch, I'll pay. And lastly, I'd like to put some Niall into this video because sometimes I feel bad for not talking about the other two boys. So recently, Niall had a very awkward interview and it sounded like the interviewer was trying to put down Niall by comparing him to his other bandmates, or as he called them, colleagues. Anyway, so just watch this clip.
Who's the better singer, your ex-One Direction colleague Harry Styles or you?
Harry's a much better singer than me.
And who is more sexy, ex-One Direction colleague Zayn or you?
Zayn's very chiseled, so him. I just have like...
I know I shouldn't feel angry about everything, but I actually feel anger towards this interview. Niall is so innocent. Why would you set up these questions like that? Why would you make Niall compare himself to his bandmates? Like, obviously, Niall's gonna say that Harry's the better singer. Obviously, he's gonna say that Zayn is more chiseled or he's more sexy or whatever, because he would sound narcissistic if he said himself. These questions were set up to make Niall say that, unless the interviewer just thought Niall would be narcissistic. Listen, I don't know where this interviewer was trying to go with this. I don't know the intent of it. So yeah, along with Dan Wooten, this guy can also be on the blacklist. Done. I am tired. Fuck. Anyway, guys, that is all the news for today. Please write all your opinions down below, and if I missed anything, also write it down below. And like always, I make a video whenever I want, so like and subscribe. All my social media is down in the description, and I will see you guys later. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching this video. What should they do, Harry?
They should subscribe to this channel.
There you go. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon.